Club de Nuit Intense Man. Club de Nuit Intense Man is one of the many clones of the most famous Creed Aventus that everybody knows and has been cloned many times by many companies, many fragrance houses. And even to me, this is kind of a not the best looking bottle. It's a bit tacky, and the name is kind of, whatever. It's literally Nightclub Intense Man, which, it's not all that important, the presentation. It is kind of, but it's mainly the juice that we're here for, what's in it. The Eau de Parfum, or the Parfum version, it's a big bottle, so it's kind of hard to like put and spray on you. It's pretty big, so the presentation is not the best. Could be better, but oh well. And the atomizer is pretty wide and dispersive. It's not that bad. It's a decent atomizer for what it is. It's a decent atomizer. It's not the greatest, it's not the worst, it's all right. And now onto the notes. I'm gonna spray it on my hand just so I get kind of a fresh type of a smell on it. The opening, you get a lot of lemon. It's very lemon forward. It's very synthetic in the opening. But even with the Parfum version, it's not as synthetic as the EDT. The EDT is very synthetic and very like cleaning, what you use to mop and stuff like that. Very cleaning type of smell. But in this one, it's more smoothed out. Not so much, you don't get that much that synthetic. You could still tell it's synthetic. It's not too synthetic, but it's more rounded out, not as sharp, and not that very ooh type of smell where you really have to wait for the dry down in order for you to like it. I think it's more palatable. It's more, you can stand it more, And here you're gonna get notes of lemon, pineapple, black currant, and some jasmine. The notes are kind of similar to Creed Aventus, kind of similar, but like I said, it's very lemon forward. That's kind of the difference on it. You do get a bit of pineapple, kind of synthetic pineapple. It is kind of round with this one, but compared to the actual Creed Aventus, it's not as round, not as smooth as it, but it's not bad at all. It's not something that's very like headache inducing, and depending on how much you spray. In terms of the price, it's only like about $40 to $60 in that kind of range. It's by Armaf. Armaf doesn't really make that expensive fragrances. It's a clone type of house, so they're not that much. They're not very expensive. And I think the lowest I've seen it is down to 30, even for this size. Very affordable, very accessible as well. But when it gets down to the dry down, to me, it does start to smell like Creed Aventus. It does smell like it. It smells like Creed Aventus, but if you smell it up close, you can tell it's not Creed Aventus. But in the air, you can't really tell that it's not. Like you'll smell it, and if you know what Creed Aventus smells like, you'll be like, oh, that person's wearing Creed Aventus. He's wearing Creed Aventus. It smells like it in the air. But if you get up close and like how I'm doing it, smelling up close to the skin, you'll be able to tell, like, because it's more heavy. It's more heavy. It has more body to it. Unlike the Creed Aventus, it's very light, super overpriced, and it's very light. It doesn't last anymore. This one, it's very heavy. You'll kind of be able to tell. It's a clone. You'll be able to tell. Worn this. This is one of my most complimented fragrances. I've worn it, to school, to work when I was in school, and I've worn it to work when I used to work at a grocery store, and I would get many compliments with this fragrance because just walk by and in the air you get that whiff, and people would smell it and they would ask, oh, what are you wearing? Oh, it smells amazing. Or like, they would say, it smells good in here. It smells good because it smells really good in the air. It's very, very close. I would say it smells just like Creed Aventus in the air. You won't be able to tell the difference at all. In terms of the longevity with this has amazing longevity, amazing projection. This definitely surpasses Creed Aventus, and for the price, this beats it easily. Creed Aventus it's like $300 plus, and it lasts like 30 minutes. It doesn't last long. I've sprayed it on myself before. I've worn it on my skin. The most it'll last is 30 minutes, and it won't project at all. It will not project at all, and it's just a waste of money when you could buy this for about $60, $30, $40, and it projects just as well. It smells pretty much the exact same in the air. In terms of you should buy this still to this day, because this is I've seen it's been like everyone's talking about it on TikTok, and honestly, like, this was already hyped up before, and I'm not trying to sound like, ooh, like I knew it way before. No, it's just in terms of like the fragrance, people that are really into fragrances, people like this fragrance had its time, and people like it was very hyped everywhere. But now it's starting to blow up on TikTok and everything, and for good reason. It's still very close to Creed Aventus. If you want to get Creed Aventus, I would definitely say just buy this, but I think it would be a good idea to layer it. If you have the money, buy like a little bottle of Creed Aventus and buy this, spray this on, and then spray Creed Aventus on. I think it'll smell even better. It'll smell more smooth, more rounded. It'll be a good layer. But yeah, if your wallet is tight, I would definitely say just buy this. It would do the job just as well. And if you know you'll project, you know, everybody wants to project, everybody wants their fragrance to last long. This does all of it. This does everything. It's just if you could kind of get past that lemon smell for like the first 30 minutes, I would say, you know, you'll be fine. You'll be fine after that. You'll smell really close to it. I would suggest buying this one over the EDT because here it's way, like I said, more rounded out, more palatable. These days I don't really wear it much anymore. You know, it was kind of something that I discovered and was like, woo, and I was wearing it a lot when I discovered it at the time, and it was being hyped everywhere. But I don't really wear it anymore these days. You know, I've kind of gravitated towards other fragrances, but this is still like, if you really love that pineapple, that Creative Ventus DNA, this will be perfect for you. Definitely pick this up. Like I've said, I do recommend it. I'll leave links in the description below, you know, where you can find this, where you can buy it, just so it's easy and accessible for you guys, just convenient. Just go to the link below and you'll be able to see a link where I found it the most affordable, where you can buy it. And in terms of its versatility, I think it's very, you know, it's an all year round scent. It's versatile. Definitely you can wear this all year round. Just like the regular Creative Ventus, you can wear this winter, summer, spring, fall, anytime. You know, it's just all year round. Except, you know, obviously watch your sprays in certain occasions. In the cold, you know, when it's cold, I'd say maybe you could spray a bit more. But even then, even in the heat, you don't want to spray too much with it. I'd say even 5 sprays max, because if you spray any more, you're gonna give yourself a headache. Trust me, I've done it. I've gone through all the experiences with it, and you don't want to spray too much of this because you'll, like I always say, you will not only give yourself a headache, you'll give others a headache, and then it'll turn from smelling good to smelling bad, and it'll just be an annoying smell and people won't like it. I had it on and I sprayed so much of it, so much, and I went to work and some girl told me like, oh, like I'm almost like I can taste the fragrance. It's so much. It's a lot. Like when you can, and I've had that too, where you can kind of almost like taste it and it's like, oh, that's a lot. Like you're wearing a lot. Then it's unpleasant. It's not like, oh, you smell good. It's just like, get away from me, you know? And that's all I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know whatever you guys want to see next. You know, let me know. Give me some suggestions on video ideas and what you guys want me to review next. And please, thank you, and God bless.